Guys, my name is Ricardo, owner of junkguysdfw.net. We are a local junk removal service in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We are actually located in 12 other cities across the U.S. Junk Guys Tampa, Junk Guys Nashville, Junk Guys RGV, Austin, Houston, San Antonio, Frisco, Texas, Toledo, and Arlington, Texas. There's a few more, I just can't think of them right now. So I want to talk to you about something. What's up, Wally? Good morning, brother. I'm waiting for Alex to come on, Wally. You and Alex are always like number ones to come on. Did you see the video, Wally, where I had like 76 people and then like the next day I had like 72? Last night, the same thing happened. I had like 58 people on this thing. I think it's the hours I post them. Between like 4:30 and 5, it's like the time to post in the evenings between 4 and 5. And today, I'm going to post between 4 and 5. Watch. It's crazy, dude. I have that many people on it. And I think, you know what it is, Wally? I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's the algorithm, bro. It's messed up. It's so messed up because there's not that many people interested in junk removal. You know what I mean? It has to be. I'll be the first one to admit it, bro. I've been doing... Okay, so, Wally, I've been doing videos for about... I don't know, 13 years now. 13 years I've been doing videos. Indio, good morning. And why is it that in the last 13 years, that video had 76 people on it out of the blue? You know what I mean? So it's something messed up. And crazy thing is, I did it again the next day, Wally, and I was like, what the hell? And then yesterday I did 58, so it's kind of crazy. Anyway. So I got a question. Let's talk about what's up in Azle, and it's just grass. That's all I have is grass, okay? And he wants to start a junk removal business / dumpster removal business, okay? Now this video is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, especially if you're in the dumpster business, okay? But I'm going to tell you the reasons not to start. Well, the question this guy asked me was, I want to start a dumpster business, or should I start a junk removal service, or should I do both of them? Okay, so let me be honest with you. I think you go to elementary, middle school. From middle school, you go to high school. From high school, you go to college, you go to career. Okay, now I say that analogy because you do that to really have a career to make money. And if you want to make money in this industry, you do not start a junk removal service. I mean, you do not start a dumpster business. You start a junk removal service, okay? You don't see people, unless you're the NBA stud, jump from high school to a career immediately. You can jump from high school to a job, or high school to college to career. That you start from elementary to middle to high, college to make, you're just, the whole thing of this is making money. You know, you're trying to make money in here. If you want to start making money in this business, you want to start junk removal before you even get or mess around with a business that costs so much to start up, okay? Here's the thing. I told the guy, I said, okay, well, what do you want? What do you have? What kind of equipment do you have? He goes, right now I have a F-250 Econoline van. I said, okay, so you can't start a dumpster business. He goes, no, I've been looking at dumpsters, and the cheapest one I found was $28,000, and it's the dumpster trailer with 2 dumps on it. And I'm like, okay, and he was like, well, it's slightly used. The guy bought it, and then his wife passed away, blah, blah, blah. Gave me a long story. And I'm like, okay. I said, listen, okay, so it's used. Here's the problem with that. I don't mind him buying a used trailer. It's not even the used trailer, but why spend $28,000 on a dumpster trailer? He doesn't have the truck to pull it anyway. He wants to pull it with his Econoline 250 van. So he has a choice. So let me overall tell you again. Guy calls me. He says, Ricardo, should I start a dumpster? He's out of Azle, Texas, by the way. Should I start a dumpster company or a junk removal and do them both? Okay. I asked him what kind of equipment he has. He said he has a small van. It's an F-250 Econoline van, and it's extended, which is a big vehicle. Bro, I'm telling you, this vehicle can hold so much because I used to own one, and they can hold a lot. I had a Dodge 3500 extended. Oh my God, it was like almost like 6 truckloads or more, like extended truckloads, like the 8-foot beds. 6 or more can fit in that truck. They are awesome vans. Now, with that said, I want to tell you, I said to him, okay, so you're ready to start a junk removal service. And he goes, yeah, I'm ready to start a junk removal service, but I've been looking at dumpsters lately, and they're about $28,500. And I go, okay, it's a dumpster trailer that drops off dumpsters, and he gets 2 dumpsters that's used. I said, no problem. He has a friend, parent, the wife died, whatever. Okay. I said, no problem. So why would you start a dumpster? I said, this is what I told him. I said, you have $28,000 in the bank? And he goes, no, I'm going to borrow it from my father's retirement, blah, blah, blah. His dad's supposedly going to pull it out of his 401 or retirement, some shit like that, and let him borrow it. I said, don't do that. Don't do that. If your dad's a smart man, he won't give you money. Here's what you want to do. Start it and do that first and get comfortable with that for a few years. And then if you want to do this dumpster thing, go do it. But do junk removal. And I'm hoping that if he does junk removal and he's successful, that's another thing, being successful in junk removal, that he will stick to junk removal and stop thinking of this dream of making millions of dollars in the dumpster business. He just stick with junk removal and that's it. And here's the problem. Starting a junk removal service is very easy. You can start with a pickup truck. You can start with, you can start with an extended pickup truck right now if you have a pickup truck. You can start with an Econoline van. Or you can, hell, I do junk removal with my Hummer. I do junk removal with my Hummer. Yeah. It is so easy to start a junk removal service, but a dumpster company, that's totally different. That is you dropping off buckets in people's houses and stuff. That is totally different. The liability is totally different. It is totally different. So, with that said, I want you to think about what you're doing if you start a dumpster company compared to a junk removal service. And this is plain and simple, okay? Let's pretend that you own a dumpster company, okay? You that's watching this video, you own a dumpster company, and I own a junk removal service. You charge $400 to drop off a dumpster, a 20 yarder. I charge $400 to fill my trailer up, okay? Let's go do that job. Let's both of us go do that job right now. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna drive off, because you have a dumpster company, you're gonna drop out that dumpster. I'm gonna go do the garage clean out and pick up the junk. They're gonna pay you $400, you're gonna drop off the dumpster, you're gonna leave. I'm gonna go to my job, pick up the trash, put it in my dumpster, and I'm gonna leave. I'm done. I made $400. You're not done. See, here's the problem. You have to go back and pick it up. Yeah. Oh, by the way, when you go back to pick it up, you're not going to make any money because you already made money. See, while you're picking it up, while you're picking up the dumpster, I'm going to go do a trampoline removal, and I'm going to throw in the back of my pickup truck while you're picking up your dumpster. The time it takes and the efficiency it takes, I'm making money. You're not. That's how junk removal makes more than dumpster companies. Period, flat. And that's not a lie. See, if you got to pick it up next week or the next day or 3 days from now, I'm going to be doing junk removal while you're picking it up, not making any money. Oh, by the way, I just forgot to mention something. See, the trailer that I use or the truck that I use to pick up the junk cost me $4,500. How much did your dumpster trailer cost you that made you $400? $28,000? Let me think where this works out. Huh. I don't think it does it? See, the problem is that dumpster companies will never make more money than junk removal companies. The only way that dumpster companies make money is if they own 50 to 100 dumpsters and have 5 or 6 trucks that are dropping them off all over the Metroplex. I believe you. I do believe you. You can make money in the dumpster company if you have multiple dumpsters and multiple trucks. And we're talking about 50 to 100. And you're dropping off all over the place, okay? I do believe that you will make money. Yes, 100%. 100%, I believe that. Because here's what you're doing. When you have multiple dumpsters, you're dropping them off all over the place, and you're making 50, 80, 100 here, 20 here, 50, 80, 100, and that money adds up really quick. Long term, it's a great business. But if you own 10 to 12 dumpsters, let me tell you something. You're not making that much money. Wally, you said a dumpster live loads are nice. Dumpster dive loads? Dumpster dive loads are nice. I think that's what you say, right? Okay, so here's the problem. Is the equipment is too expensive for the money that you're getting in return. But if you have multiple dumpsters, there's so much more you can do. But how much is that really going to cost you? Listen, I built my business, and here it is. There's going to be a lot of people watching this video eventually, right? There's going to be a lot of people that see this video, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. It's an illusion to these people. They don't understand how the business is. If you are a dumpster and junk removal business, okay? Dumpster and junk removal business, long term, you know what I'm talking about. If you are a dumpster business and haven't done junk removal, okay? If you are a dumpster business and haven't done junk removal, then this video is not for you. If you are a junk removal business and haven't done dumpster rentals, this video is not for you either, okay? Now, I started in junk removal, and I did junk removal for 5 years. Then I got into the dumpster business for about another 6 years. I started hauling off dumpsters. I owned 12 dumpsters. If you don't believe me, look at my videos. They're recorded. I recorded a lot of them. I did those dumpsters. Okay? Now, I also noticed that those dumpsters were costing me too much time and too much money. I got out of that business. I concentrated on my junk removal service, and I was very, very successful with it. Why? Because I concentrated on my business. I concentrated on the things that made me money. And that was my dumpster company. I mean, that was my junk removal service. I stopped doing dumpster rentals because the time, the efficiency, and the money, and overall, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's depending on how much money you make. If you're a junk removal service and you're doing dumpster rental and you say this to yourself, oh, I'm making more money doing dumpster rentals. I'm doing so much more money doing dumpster rental. Oh, the dumpster money. It's because you are concentrating on dumpster rentals, not junk removal. Get out of the dumpster business and then you can talk. This video is not for you. See you guys. I studied both businesses. I studied the junk removal business and I studied the dumpster business. I invested over, let me think, my first rig was $25,000 with 5 buckets. My second rig was $15,000 with 4 buckets, and then I bought additional 3 buckets later on used. Okay? My second rig was used, by the way. The first one was brand new, but the second one, the gooseneck, was used. I bought it from some kid. Him and his dad, they wanted to get rid of it, so I paid 15 grand for it. But it came with 4 buckets. You know, the junk removal business is a way more profitable business than the dumpster rental business. By far. By far, and I'm going to tell you that. Guys, in dumpster rental, you can do junk removal, and that's what I started doing a lot of. So here's what the problem was. I would decline dropping off. Towards the end of my dumpster journey, I declined many dumpster roll-off jobs. I would just say, hey, listen, I'd rather not drop on my dumpster. Let me go pick it up and I'll just load it and I'll charge you $300. That's what I would tell everybody. And that's what I ended up doing. I would go and do the job for them instead. Sitting there, and you know what? It was just so time consuming, man. So time consuming. And it just didn't work out for me. I think that was one of the things that I did not like in the dumpster business. That was so time consuming, and it was not worth it to me. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, guys, I just want to tell you this, because I think a lot of people have this misconception that the dumpster business is a huge dumpster business. Now, I want to tell you something here, okay? I want to tell you something here. Which business is more competitive? Which business is really saturated? Okay? As I'm driving right now, I've seen 2 dumpster companies go by me. I haven't seen one junk removal service. Not one. Where's the saturation, guys? Everybody talks about saturation. Everybody talks about, oh, this overcrowded. We're bringing out, no. It's a smoke and mirrors for y'all, guys. It's just smoke and mirrors. You're thinking this in your brain, but it's not. It's far from that. We are scared of competition. We're scared of sad. People consider junk removal as a side business to dumpster rental when it should be the other way around. I don't know if anybody really thinks that. I'm just saying that. But it would be disappointing. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. I just want you to think about that. And the guy in Azel that called me yesterday, dude, don't do it. Just do junk removal. You have an Econoline van anyway. You know what I mean? Why are you going to spend your dad's money, $28,000 of his retirement? He needs it for his retirement. You know? Oh, I came disconnected. That was weird. Well, anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.